I thank the representative of China, and I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Indonesia, His Excellency Rizal Damanik, Deputy Minister on Training, Research and Development at the National Population and Family Planning Board.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Distinguished chairpersons, to begin, allow me to join others in congratulating the chairpersons of the 54th session on Commission on Population and Development for leading the sessions, during which we discuss several critical issues in population, food security, nutrition, and sustainable development. The interlinkages between food and nutrition security and reproductive health are very strong. The ICPD program of action prescribes measures that should be taken to strengthen food, nutrition, and agricultural policies and fair trade relation at all levels. Ensuring proper nutrition is key to optimizing the health of girls, pregnant women, mothers, and newborns. Thus, intervention should be planned according to the human life cycle, including pre-pregnancy period. Inadequate nutrition for pregnant women can result in adverse maternal and child health outcomes, such as maternal deaths, premature births, miscarriages, stunting, malnutrition, and other health risks. The COVID-19 pandemic has hampered the progress in achieving SDGs targets, including in Indonesia. Ensuring the availability of COVID-19 vaccines has been one of the main priorities of the government of Indonesia in its response to pandemic. Mr. Chairpersons and distinguished participants, Indonesia has established a set of legal frameworks related to food and nutrition security, as well as population, reproductive health, and family planning. The implementation of food and nutrition security programs has resulted in Indonesia's improvement in the Global Hunger Index from serious level in 2012 to moderate level in 2020. Additionally, Indonesia is currently implementing the strategic priority projects to address these issues, including accelerating stunting and maternal mortality reduction in 2024. It is a sector-wide approach involving central and local governments, NGOs, and the private sector, among others. For adolescent sexual and reproductive health, we are focusing on education and services. Our ASRH education program consists of three primary interventions, namely the establishment of centers of information and counseling for adolescents, integration in school curricula, and involvement of the private sector and other potential partners, both in education and services. So far, this program has been able to reduce age-specific fertility rate for the 15 to 19 age groups in 2017. We hope to further reduce the rate of women in the same age groups by 2024. Furthermore, the law on marriage in Indonesia has been revised. The amendment raises the minimum age for first marriage and omits the minimum age difference between boys and girls. Today, the minimum age for first marriage for boys and girls are 19 years old, an improvement from 19 and 16 years for boys and young girls, respectively. Reducing the percentage of child marriage in 2024 is also part of our national agenda. To make it a reality, Indonesia has also developed a national strategy on the prevention of child marriage that consists of 5 strategies, namely, first, optimizing capacity of children, second, providing environment, third, accessibility and service expansions, fourth, strengthening regulation and institutions, and fifth, strengthening stakeholder coordinations. Excellencies and esteemed participants, finally, I would like to reaffirm that the government of Indonesia highly prioritizes and is deeply committed to the implementation of ICPD Program of Action, including the Nairobi Summit commitment to end preventable maternal deaths and unmet need for family planning and end violence against women. Indonesia is ready to work together on the above issues with UN member states, national partners, and others relevant stakeholders. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I thank the representative of Indonesia and now give the floor to the distinguished